Hello, I've got a couple of starters to do here, so have a quick look at them. If you think you know what you're doing, just pause the video and get on with those and come back and check you've got the right answers. So, 3/4 of £8.20. Remember, to find 3/4, you're going to divide by 4 and then multiply by 3. So we need to do £8.20 divided by 4. So 4 into 8 goes twice. Keep your points in line. 4 into 2 doesn't go. Carry the 2. 4 into 20 goes 5 times. So we've got £2.05 is 1/4 of £8.20. And then we need 3/4, so we need to multiply that by 3. And I think we can just do that in our heads. I don't think we need to do a chimney sum for that. £2.05 times 3. Well, £2 times 3 is £6, and 5 pence times 3 is 15 pence. So we've got £6, 15 pence. Okay, the next one. How many packets of crisps at 55p can be bought with £4.50? So, I think an easier way to do this is to think about, not to try and do £4.50 divided by 55p, because that's, we don't necessarily know our 55p times tables. So, however, if we've got 2 packets of crisps, what does that cost? Well, that's £1.10, isn't it? So, if we bought 4 packets, that would cost how much? Maybe £2.20, wouldn't it? 6 packets would be £3.30. 8 packets would be £4.40. So the answer is 8 packets, and you've got 10p left over. Okay, all right, so what we're doing today is looking at travel instructions using a map. So we've got a map here. Remember our directions. We've got never eat shredded wheat, and then we've got the other directions on the diagonals. So that's northeast, because it's between north and east, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Okay, now you can see on this map the streets are set out like a grid, so that makes it nice and easy for us. Okay, we don't really have diagonal lines, do we, here? So if we were, for example, at the high school here, and there's the entrance, then let's describe how you would get to, let's see, how about the Saturn Hotel? Okay, that's down here. So you would come out of the high school and turn left. But instead of talking about turning left, let's use the directions. So what we need to say is you come out of the high school and head south on 3rd Avenue until you get to the crossroads with Clark Street. Then you go, what direction is this? West. And the Saturn Hotel is on your left-hand side before you get to the next junction. Okay. How about we start at Centre Plus Movie Theatre, that's over here, and we go to the post office. So there's obviously different ways round. You can go anywhere in these streets, of course. So if I say these directions out loud, you follow where we're up to, okay? So come out of the movie theatre and head south on 2nd Avenue. When you get to the traffic lights, head east along Clark Street, go through 2 junctions, and the post office is the 2nd building on your left. Does that work? Let's see. So come out of the movie theatre, head south on 2nd Avenue. When you get to the traffic lights, head east on Clark Street through 2 junctions. So this is one junction. This is the next one. And then the post office is the 2nd building on your left-hand side. Okay. Let me just remove some of these marks so it's a bit easier to see the map and see the street names. So, oops, went a bit far with that because look, I've got rid of my W there. Right, so what does this journey describe? So let's start at Kensington Library, and I want you to go west on Kensington Street until you get to the crossroads, and then head south on 2nd Avenue. When you get to the traffic lights, head east on Clark Street, go through the first junction. At the crossroads, head south on 3rd Avenue, and it's the first building on your right-hand side. Do you know where you are? Car rental. Okay, because the journey that I described was this. Okay, now what we're going to do is look at an actual map. Okay, so this is a map of part of Kirkcaldy. So here is Dunakia Park, so Asda's along this way, it's not on the map. KHS is here, and then we've got the hospital down here. Shell garage is there. So let's look at, so here at the bottom we've got, using directions from an 8-point compass, describe how to travel from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 and 1 to 4. So first of all, we're going to look at travelling from number 1 to number 2. Okay, so we can see number 1's here, number 2's here. Okay, so these streets are not a grid that's at right angles, so sometimes we might be needing to use our northeast or southwest or whatever, okay, or not. And it doesn't matter, as you'll see. Sometimes you can talk about heading east on a road because east is the closest direction. It's maybe not quite east, but if it's a road, well, you haven't really got a choice, have you? You just stay on the road, okay? So we're starting at number 1 and we're going to number 2, all right? So that's where we're starting, that's where we're finishing. So how would you describe that? How about, first of all, we need to decide what direction we're going to go in, don't we? Or which route we're going to take. So I'm going to suggest that we go that way. Okay? So if we do that, then what we're doing is you're heading west along Chestnut Avenue, around the circle bit. Not sure if that's a roundabout. Keep going west till you reach Whiteman's Brae. Then head south on Whiteman's Brae. When you get to the traffic lights at the bottom here, I know you can't see those on the map, keep heading south, and it's the second turning, because that's the first one, it's the second turning, and you go in, what direction's this? That's southwest, isn't it, roughly? Okay, let's journey from 2 to 3 now. So let's just lose that journey. So we're going from 2 to 3, so that's quite a long way, isn't it? So how would you describe that? Take a moment to think of it. So first of all, we're on the end of this little bit of road here. So we're going to head that direction. What's that direction? Northeast. So first of all, go northeast till you get to the T-junction. And a T-junction is one like this, because look, capital T there. So head northeast, and then when you get to the T-junction, head north. When you get to the crossroads, head, what direction shall we say this is? It's not quite west and it's not quite south, so let's say that that's southwest. So head southwest, follow the road along, and I don't know if you can see the slight sort of curviness of that junction because that's a roundabout there, isn't it? So when you get to the mini roundabout at Hendry Road, head this direction. So will we say northwest? Northwest till you get to the roundabout with Temple Hall Avenue, then head west along Temple Hall Avenue. And if we can just, let me just rub that out so you can see that there is, that the turning we want to take here is, that's the first one, that's the second one, so it's the third one. So we're going west on Temple Hall Avenue, and we take the third road to the north, and there we are at number 3. Okay, oops. I'll move that out of the way so we can see what we're doing. And we're just going to do one more. I think we'll do 3 to 4. So let's decide which way we're going to go. So we're going to come, let's say down here, that way. We're heading to number 4, which is here. So we're going to go, let's go this way. Okay, so as we follow that along then, so we're going to go south until we get to the T-junction there. And then we're going to head east along Temple Hall Avenue. When we get to the roundabout with Hendry Road, head north. Go past the Shell garage on your right hand side and then take the turning east into Hayfield Business Park. Follow the road round as it goes to the south and then take the first turning east and then take the first turning northeast, and then we'll be at 4. Okay, so we've used a proper map and we've used a simplified map and we've used our compass directions. So let's practice that. You've got some questions to have a go at with the same sort of maps as these. So good luck with that, and you could maybe try that with somebody at home if you describe a journey, see if they end up where you wanted them to. Okay, see you later.